Okay. Welcome to GT3 race number 2. It's been a long time since I did race number 1. Just haven't had a lot of time on here, but been wanting to get back into it. And done some laps around Watkins, Glen here, and I've gotten relatively comfortable with it, but I guess we'll see how that plays out. First GT3 race did not go that well. I'm hoping we can do a little better here. Get these tires warmed up all the way when we start the first lap. I did realize while I was practicing that those 4 squares for the tire temp on the right side of my HUD actually change color as the temps change. Right now the blue ones are cold and then they turn to that black color when they're, I guess, just not really cold, but the temp of that, I don't know if they turn red. Just say they're too hot. Haven't gotten to go that far yet, but alright, let's see what kind of lap we can do. Still a little bit of tire warm-up going on this lap, so wide there. Best is like a mid 144. If I can do anything within like a second of that, I'd be pretty happy with it, I think. A little bit wide there. Not quite where I wanted to be there either. Come on, turn. Way too slow. Yikes, well, that wasn't great. Better start to this lap at least. I don't know right now. My delta is too That must be my best lap, and the one on my HUD is the last lap I did. Is my guess. Six flat. Didn't move me up at all. After the first lap I was 8th, that put me 9th. It's not terrible though. Definitely not my best lap. I mean, I'm a little over a second off best time. Man, but the top guys in front are, well, I guess that's not that crazy. It's 2/10 faster than my fastest. Yeah. 144.5. Say since I feeling a little bit more comfortable with this track, I'm just gonna try to, I guess, stay that way throughout the race and not be quite so passive. I get so nervous and jittery that I start really making mistakes during the race. One of my biggest weaknesses right now is I'm really inconsistent. So my only goal besides not crashing into people is going to be just to try to be consistent. Well, I hope that doesn't affect the race. So, okay. Wow, what a spread of times. We got people at 144.5 and people at 148. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, 1541. Okay. That's the lowest race I've been in a while. I feel like these boxes on the left are new. Or different. The people in front and behind, the deltas, seems different than usual. Try not to get too distracted by that, I guess. It's kind of the same box with incidents and stuff. I've just never seen the in front and behind thing before. Oh, I'm already getting nervous. Why is it so stressful? It shouldn't be this stressful. It's probably only this stressful because I'm only racing like once every 2 months. That's why. Kinda wish we didn't have to do a full formation lap. It's just so long. See if I can get these up close to 140 before we get around. I really don't think I will. What's going on up here? We're almost crashing into each other. Some temperature. Not really going up at all. Kind of surprised that there aren't other people weaving. Is that not a thing anymore? Well, because I've done all that weaving and they've gone up 3 degrees. This happen? Why are we accordioning? Is pounding. Why is he braking? The guy in the lead was braking on the... Way to hold your brakes, good work. Alright, tires are cold, tires are cold, tires are cold. Not really the line I like to take through there, but we were bunched up. my god. I mean, I'm glad I didn't hit him, but don't do it. Okay. I'm just gonna say that you've psyched yourself out there. Okay. Well, Tires are warmed up for the most part. Got a little bit of a gap here. Let's try to do some good laps and get my legs to stop shaking. Wide. Ugh. There's my apex there too. Come on. Practice, they usually don't have my headphones on, and it's amazing how much more sounds you hear with the headphones on. Seeing all the apexes right now. Come on. Fastest lap is a 1:45.8. Got another second in me. I can put it together. Slowed down way too much through that. Wow. What was that? this guy wants to go for a pass, I'll probably let him. Corner is scary. Just not really feeling like I'm getting the car to rotate on that one. That was better. Too much brake there. Still gonna be a pretty good lap. 45 flat, I think. Only 3/10 off the lead pace. I don't think I'm catching the guy in front of me though, so I'll just be trying to hold this spot, wait and see if anything bad happens up there. That wasn't great. Oh, he just messed up. There. So 1x might be worth the extra 2/10 I get on the straight. To that apex, I think. Drifting too far out doesn't really help. that lap. It's like a second slower. Do it again. God, okay. Gotta lock in on those a little bit. Especially if I'm not getting extra time out of it. It's really not worth it. This is where I'm not probably very good at managing tire temps, because I think that front left at 212 is probably too hot. But I'm basically just running as fast as I can. So I don't know if I'm necessarily doing a worse line than good laps I've done, or if it's just like right there, it feels like that one's just not hooking up. Great lap. There we go. Try to stay in fifth and not get to sixth. If I go into sixth, it kind of messes up my downshift going into the bus stop. I never had to go to sixth in practice. Way easier going if you downshift twice. Eek. These are on my ass. Man, I don't know how I was able to run that good lap and then I've been over a half a second off of it ever since, and then my downshift didn't go. You're not. This guy could have easily been around me by now, but I feel like he's like being extra cautious about it. The guy behind him is catching us really quick too. Ugh. He's smart, he would go for it here. I thought he was going to, and I stopped looking at him. I get so caught up in looking in my mirror, I miss my braking point, miss my turn in. But I think we'd both be quicker if he would just get past me. Don't try and do it here, though. Oh, you idiot. Why would you do it here? Of all places. So dumb. We could have made that so easy for each other, but instead he picked the absolute worst place. I'm not paying attention now. doesn't help the tire temp. Slide it into turn 1. He's defending it real hard. No, he just wanted the inside. Okay. They're gonna do it again. Each other a little harder there. That was a horrible line. I was able to bring that front left tire temp down a little bit. It's probably just because my laps have been worse. I guess that I'm not overeating, I'm just up and up and up. Another car? What you're doing? Fight, 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 fight. I don't think they will. That went relatively well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I got down to, that's what my best lap was, a 145 flat, which is pretty good for me. But then I was running like 146s. I mean, I got to that 145 and then never got close again. So, also found it was interesting that I was really jumping that first curve, and none of these guys were. I don't know if I'm slowing myself down or what the deal is, but I'm still not sure if my pace changed because of tire temperatures, or if it changed because I was driving worse. I don't know if there's any way for me to really know that. do feel like when I got nervous with that BMW behind me, I kind of started overdriving a little bit, so I might have been just, well, that kind of is where the tire temperature comes from too, so that probably is what happened. Now let's not get a penalty here. Versus me in the pit lane. But yeah, I mean, a P6 finish is a lot better than the last place that I got in the last one. That definitely felt like more of the right strength of field for me right now. But yeah, that was good. I don't think I really have anything to go back and review in the replay, so this will probably just be it, and yeah, until the next one.